Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the Pacific Northwest in that wonderful little town of Belfair, Washington, Hickville, USA, as I love to call it. So welcome to my channel, everybody. This is my August 2025's Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 11. So everybody, this kit, yes, it is, it's beautiful, and I don't have my flyer down. Oops, right? So this kit is called Farmhouse Florals, August 2025's. I don't know about the farmhouse thing. I'm still looking. Oh, I am missing a light. Pardon me for a minute. I'm like, why is it so dark? There, a little bit more light. Let there be light, right? So Farmhouse Florals. Yeah. So this kit, you could make three, and 3 envelopes are all the same. On the back, this QR code would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is designed. A visual of everything in the kit. Down here, it lists those coordinating colors. In videos 1 through 5, I walk you through and show you everything that comes in the kit. After that, I just kind of mosey along. So this one down here would lead you to this set of 9 dies called the Circle of Season dies. They will coordinate with July, August, and September's Paper Pumpkin Kit. Though I just haven't found a need to use these yet in this kit, but give me time. We're only on video 10, so I'm gonna get there. As I design these cards, you know, they are one of a kind. I normally, every now and then, I do a sample, but until I have a need to use them, and so far I haven't really found. Except, you know, I think maybe this little flower, though this flower really did go with the strawberries from last month. The hello would work. The circle could work. I'm thinking maybe you stamp the teapot in the circle and put a little sentiment and a little flower. That would probably look cute. That's in the back of my head to use for the circle, so if you're wondering. Now let's look at these stamps. We did get 2 stamp sets. The stamp sets, I think, for me is what really saved this kit, because the sentiments, I really like them. They're different. Unfortunately for me, I have said it and I'm going to say it several times. I would rate this kit a solid D, just because the fact that to me, if you made them as they are, they look like they could come right out of a box, out of a store. Okay, and I expect a little bit more from Stampin' Up. Not a little bit more. I do have high expectations. I just do. And I think they missed the mark. I do think this kit is gorgeous, even as they are made. They're very, very pretty kit. However, I think it would have been better sold as a regular kit and not a paper pumpkin. And I hope that they just missed the mark on this one. And that's just my personal opinion, everybody, okay? So these stamps say, for you, thank you, this background, this floral sprig, XOXO, hello, to say, just a note, you are loved, forever your friend. Good friends are hard to find. I'm so glad we found each other. Thank you for your constant friendship and listening ear. You're simply the best. Always here for you. The little background stamp for a great friend. These 3 will fit in the teapot. And yes, I wanted that teapot in a die. I would have been so excited to have that. This little floral stamp, these 2 flowers, this little leaf, and that's it. So are we going to use a stamp? Yes, we're going to use for a great friend. And now I want to forever your friend. I'd like to have that one, and I don't think I have that one mounted, so let me get in here. You're simply the best. I could use that one too, but I guess it's on here somewhere. I really didn't think it was, but it must be out and about. So here's my itty bitty backgrounds. We're going to do a little bit with that one. Sending my love. That's with the different stamp set. I'm looking through these. Hugs. I don't have them all put away yet. Here's an empty block. Forever your friend is MIA, apparently. I wonder where it went to. I've got stamps on top of stamps. Where is forever your friend? I guess I won't be using that one right now. I bet it's where this one is supposed to be. Sending my love. I bet I put forever your friend in with that one. For you, you are loved always. Thank you to say. Yep, I bet that's where it is. Okay, we'll do without it this time. I'll just have to go find it. Just a note. It really isn't in there, is it? You're simply the best. Oh, no, it's in there. 2 stamps. There it is. I was like racking my brain. We need that little one out. I forgot 2 stamp sets, right? 2 stamp sets. All right, we need to pick that up with a block. And you can see, I think you can see a little bit up there. So if you need a little speckly stamp, this is the Itty Bitty Backgrounds, very retired, 1997. This is a stamp set I keep on my desk. I know a lot of you have found it or have it. I'm using that with Old Olive today. However, I always tell you that there are other little speckly stamps. Look here. The Cornflower Celebrations. It's right here. There's a speckly stamp. And we are using this one today. Yes, we are. So we're going to be using, if I can get it stamped back in. I'm going to miss these cases so much. You Made My Day. And we're not using the thank you because we are using For a Great Friend. So let me see. We have You Made My Day. We have the background stamp, Forever Your Friend. Thinking of You is from the 2025, April 2025's Paper Pumpkin, and I don't know where that one is to share you. There it is. We're using the Thinking of You on the inside, and we're using the Cornflower Celebration dies, and we are using the stem stamp. So let me show you what I have. I have this pre-made card base. There's some leafy things stamped on them, kind of Baroque looking leaves. But this I got at the thrift store. Or Phyllis sent it to me, one of the two. No, I think this is Phyllis's card base she sent. Anyway, so I'm using this with a craft envelope. Pretty sure that's where that is from. I just put it with the envelope. Then we are using a front piece of an envelope. Layer number 1 is 3 3/4 by 5, and you're going to see that's going to give us a nice border around it. So layer number 1, 3 3/4 by 5, card base 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We're going to be doing a little bit of stamping and stuff on here. Now I use the envelope flap from the kit, and I die cut this die from the Cornflower Celebration dies. I die cut this part of the cornflower, right? Oh, and I wanted to show you, this piece showed up. It showed up. Don't know how, but it showed up. It's like it magically just appeared. Then I die cut this top part of the flower. We're just going to go ahead and glue these together as we do this. In some cinnamon cider. I think copper clay would work, but you guys know I do love my cinnamon cider. I'm just going to glue that now to it. Oops, might help if it actually sticks here. So now we have the top done. Now I can't glue anymore because I'm going to do some simple stamping here in a second. And we're going to use this as scratch paper. This is from the other day where I messed up. So we have 2 solid leaves in Pear Pizzazz. This is the stem, and I used a scrap piece of Pear Pizzazz, and I stamped the stem in Old Olive, and I die cut that out. Just a scrap. You can see it's cut off, but that's going to work just fine. And then I did the detail die in Old Olive, and we're going to stamp on all of these actually with the Itty Bitty Backgrounds or the little speckly stamp from the cornflower one. That's up to you. I just want a little bit of speckliness. That's a word. It is now, right? It is now. So today, everybody in the house is having a movie day but me, because I got stuff I have to get done. All right, set that aside. Those are done, and we can glue the detailed leaves to our solid leaves. You guys are watching this on Mr. Hank's birthday, and it's also the day my Aunt Carol has a doctor's appointment I have to run her to, all kinds of stuff. Busy, 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 busy day. I think we're taking cupcakes to football practice tonight for his birthday. This is our weekend for snack for the game. It's an away game, so I got to take a cooler. I got to take the wagon so that we take it all into the stadium. So I don't got to go to the car at the end of the game. We'll just take it there. All right, so we have all of that done. This card shouldn't take, I say it shouldn't take long, but sometimes, you know, it just does. We're going to do some stamping. Yes. Are we ready? We're not going to, hopefully not going to make that mistake again. I want a bigger piece of scratch paper, a clean piece. All right. So my cornflower, because of this, the stem is going to go this way, so my cornflower is going to face to the right at an arch, right? So we are going to be doing some basic gray, and I thought, since I've been using the little spots for most of this, why not continue? So I got my little basic gray spot out, and I want to use this little background. Oh, wait a minute, why don't we use the other little background stamp? If it's mounted, I think it is mounted, if I can find it. Yes. Do I want to use... Let me take a peek. So there's... This leaf is here. This leaf is here. This, you're going to see this because this, I've already had a look. And then this one's here. That's... We're going to pull our stem down further. And then for a great friend in this corner, I think we can get away with just using this little one. So let's do that. We're not going to use the big one. We're going to use the little one. All right. So let's go ahead and start with stamping the sentiment. I wasn't expecting that, but we're going to do that anyways. For a great friend, we have to do the smusha smoshe. I'm wondering if I need to go to my... Nope. I was like, is it not? This will work. I'm using basic gray because of the card base. Now, if I was using the Secret Sea, I would use Secret Sea, but as I'm just trying to bring in the gray of the card base. So I want this about right here. Beautiful. Great job. All right, now I'm going to do this little one up in the corner. It's a little hard stamping white on white. I don't want to glue anything down yet. I just want to kind of place things. So I can see where I can stamp. We're having our look-see. So one there, I really don't want to go like corner to corner, so I want to put one right here. I'm still going to just eyeball it. We're going to go this way. I'm going to need a little partial one up in the corner, not all of it, just like that. I think I need a little bit. We're just going to go with what we feel. A little bit like there. I'm going to start going around the edges. And I'm intentionally getting partials on there. Sometimes it just takes, that one's a little too close, but that's all right. We're going to work with it. Have a look-see again. It does look like we're going to need one about right here. So maybe like right here. Oh, funny. Yeah, that was real fun, huh? Yeah, there's one there, but you can't see it. Let's try that again. Let's get this in position. So this is here. This is here. Oh, let's see. Move it. There. Okay. Now I'm just going to hold that and I'm going to stamp around the flower. Filling in the space, kind of. That's great. Now we can do this. Now we can do this. I want to go around. I think I do want to take this. Or you know what? No. I was like going to reach for the cornflower, but let's just go around and darken the edge. Fingers behind, thumb in front, kind of like sponging, especially with this being just the flimsy bit of that envelope. I plan on at least doing one more, but I'd like to stamp and color the cornflower. I just have to design that here. So I'm going to start with this cornflower, gluing it down. I'm not going to do the petals. I'm just going to do the center part so I get it where I want it. And then I can get my stem tucked in, and then we'll glue the petals in place, because the stem, you know, it's a flat edge and I know that it has to be under this leaf. So I'm going to take a look-see here with this leaf and with that one. See, I need to adjust it a little. Yes. All right. I don't want it to move, so I'm going to get it started. Lift it up. And now I can do the petals, glue them down. You just really need to tack down the ends. I don't need to glue it every single where. Just the ends. This really is a beautiful color blue. I can see this in when they do their color change. I can see this color taking the place of Night of Navy. Because it's so, it's that pretty of a blue. Oh, that is lovely. And it coordinates with the basic gray as well. It's a great neutral color. It's just, I'm not investing in those. So I'm going to bring that like so. You can see this was scrap paper. I just flipped it over. Now we're going to put that lovely flower on the gray. That probably would have looked a lot better. I'm going to tell you right now, it would have stood out a lot better in the cornflower. The blue would have made it stand out more, and I wish now I would have waited, but that's all right. It really would have stood out better. And now I'm trying to think of what I could do. I don't want to piece it, but no, we're going to leave it. But it would look better in the secrecy. It just would. Note to self. I mean, it's okay in the basic gray, but it would have looked better in the secrecy. But I'm going to stick with the basic gray. I've already started, so we're just going to keep going. Keep going. Just keep. What is that? Little Dory says. Just keep going. I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen that show. We used to watch it all the time, I think. Just keep going. I think that's what it is. That is really a pretty little card. Really, oh, see? Really, really pretty. Very, very simple. I told you. Simple. And now we're going to stamp the inside with the thinking. Oh, I am so funny. We need a piece for the inside first. That might help. What do I have? I have a whole bunch of thick cardstock. I have my giveaway. I have to get that in the mail. I meant to get it out on Friday, but with what went down, that didn't happen. So that needs to go out. All right, so this is going to get cut down to 4 by, oh no, we're going to cut it to the same size as the 5. So 3 3/4 by 5. Two sentiment strips, scrap paper. I was like, I'm going to just stamp on the inside of the envelope. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. That's just not going to happen. So I think what we are going to do, I know this is going to go on. We're just going to go ahead and get the thinking of you. Here. And we're going to do those little ones, corners. I mean, the basic gray is fine. It just, the sentiment would have stood out more in the secrecy. So let's get this glued down. I opened that up and thought I was going to stamp on the inside of the card. Nope. Now the border around this matches the border in the front of the card. Perfect. Let's stamp on our envelope. Once again, close the lid, stick that away. So I am going to do both corners of this. In fact, I think I'll do all 4 corners of the envelope. Why? Because I can, and I'm sitting here looking at it and I'm thinking that looks good to me. And then we're going to use the Forever Your Friend. Oh, I was going to be using You Made My Day. I stamped it instead of Smushy Sissy, though it did it a good job. We're going to put You Made My Day. We're going to put Forever Your Friend here. And You Made My Day, which has got hello and a little flower on it. I just want to do it one more time. We're just going to add this right, let's see, I think right, nope, I want to put it down here. There. Now I have used what I, thinking of you, for a great friend, thinking of you, you made my day, forever your friend. That works really, really well together. Now we need to, it needs a little, it needs a little sparkle, I think. I think it just does. I haven't been using a whole lot of bling, so I'm using my Desk Cafe. So I'm pulling, it's really actually really nice. So we could, oh, what about, so these are from my Sozikyo. I'm thinking maybe, I don't want something too, I'm thinking the dragonflies. I really am. Or do I want butterflies? I wonder if I can do a combination of them. No, I don't want to combine them. I don't know why, but the dragonflies are what I first thought of. So dragonflies it is. Yes, the dragonflies. They're small enough. They're not too big, but the dragonflies could work. So could the butterflies, but the dragonflies do it for me. And with this one, I mean, there's not, we're going to brush the Wink Stella on the envelope flap that we made the petals out of. And just give it a little kiss of sunshine, right? There we have it. So that's my card and my video for number 10 for this month. So hope you guys like what I have done, and more's coming up. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.